saying Serena, yes it is loud, but apparently this is a horror game. So
Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena. Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember? This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
Yeah, it was.
My love.
You're just...
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind. Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else?
Freaks me out.
We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
I bet she's in there. Oh god, it's freaky. It's a click game, so... What's in here? Wait, did I move it back?
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it. We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
Oh, okay then.
She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. She is fairly religious, not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us.
You have no self-respect, do you? Self-esteem, I should
For
say.
some reason, light bulbs wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it. Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
Oh. This way. The heck? What's all this? Oh god.
Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one. The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though.
Tick. 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 That is pretty weird. Let's see. What is this?
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
Please tell me that was the only one.
And then you
Oh,
toppled us
God.
on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Please tell me that was all of it. Thank you.
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream.
Oh god. Oh, watch. You can't take... Ooh, money. No. Nothing in here? No. Oh. Wow, this game is really loud. And not very
There's a
scary
strand of blonde hair in the comb.
Oh, looks like more than one strand, sir.
Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering.
How could you forget your wife or your girlfriend? How? Well, this is apparently a horror game called Serena, and it's free to play on Steam. It's a click game. It's actually pretty good so far, well, for me.
What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke?
It depends. Did you eat a lot of bacon burgers? What the fuck?
She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere. Nor some of her other personal items.
Ah, she left you.
Hers. I used it too, when shaving.
Okay. See, what else do we look? Oh,
These keys are for the cabin and the car.
Take
If the
them.
keys are here, does she have her spare?
Oh, God. Oh. At least we looked in here.
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing.
Yeah.
Doctor's
stroke.
orders. And Serena's.
Yeah, you had too many bacon burgers. Yeah, I could definitely tell now. What's this?
Commune Evidence. Serena's favorite perfume.
I'll just spray
I've
it.
always told Serena that she doesn't need to wear perfume. Her presence is magical enough already.
Well, sometimes I like to smell nice as well. They know
It
full well
smells so
that.
elegant. There's violet leaf and silk tree blossom, I think. This perfume is perfect for Serena. Why didn't I ever notice? We were happy for a long time, at least I think we were. But as time passed, we fought about every little thing, even this.
Oh,
I keep looking at her things, remembering all the good and bad.
okay, apparently there's more.
Depends on how you look at it. Either a wonderful sensory stimulant and aphrodisiac, or a subtle weapon in the mating rituals of Homo sapiens.
Okay then. That is no. Let's look at the mirror.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
And really dirty windows.
She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
The rug? Oh, that's cool. Ooh, what's this say?
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice-blue eyes. Blue eyes.
You're remembering.
It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise.
Ah, sweet. That's cool. Die. Okay then. Well then.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right?
What the hell? Okay, that was creepy.
So many afternoons spent in this armchair. So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this.
Hugs not. What the? What? Oh, what?
The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
So weird, this game. It's just, like, really weird. 1001 innovative uses for a piece of string? Oh my gosh. If only there was a way to open some of these.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
Sorry I'm not moving very...
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill.
Sorry I'm not moving on, like with the game, like if I'm supposed to go outside.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Okay then, I was right. And I bet you it's in here.
We big enough for a life. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
I think I need the keys as well. How do I take it?
We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. No one comes here anyway. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. We also have a key for the outhouse. I never noticed it before. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway.
What do I do?
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
Okay then. Do I open
I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't think so. Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
There's nothing in this. There's nothing in this. The very bottom? Oh wait, I didn't even open this one. There's nothing to click in these anyways.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet. See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
No trap door under there, just more creaky floor. I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
No trap door under there, just more creaky. The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury. There are no monsters under the bed. I feel too restless to... I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose. The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, my love, we don't have a lot of... The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
Excuse me.
Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust?
Okay, yeah, the music's creeping me out now.
As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire.
Listen,
Some of her
I'll
scent.
be right back.